Hey everybody, it's me, Chris Blakeman, and I want to send you a special message for coming to Etsy Basics. And I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is I have a free download for you as promised in this email and some other content. And the bad news is I need a haircut really bad in this video. It's getting really long. But special thanks to Lisa for going ahead and hosting the class. I had emergency visit to my Casper store and had to do some remanagement. And sometimes that happens in business. There's certain steps you got to take, and you just have to, unfortunately, make emergency things happen when things get crazy and do the right thing for the business. So for you guys, what that means is Lisa went ahead and hosted the class and walked everybody through on how to set up an Etsy account, gave some basic information, and then we have some content for you here. So bad news is I'm going to be in my Casper store through the rest of the month, and possibly even the first week of next month. The great news is that we'll be doing the next class in a webinar format, and so we're going to do a live webinar. And what that means is we're going to be looking at doing how to source vendor blanks, how to find vendors that can get you blanks for your embroidery business. July 12th at 5:30 to 7:30. I'll be hosting it. I'll be teaching the class live on a webinar format, and this way I can actually teach to more people as well. So I'm kind of excited. Things like this happen, and you have to adjust, and sometimes the solutions you come out with are actually even better than the way things were before. So I'm super excited for that. We'll also be doing a creative class in the store for those of you that come. So not only will I do the lecture live, but either Lisa, Rachel, or our manager, Nicole, in the Loveland store, who actually has great experience with commercial embroidery and running a commercial shop for years and has really good information too. One of those three people will be doing cap embroidery with everybody. So we've got some blank hats. We've got our multi-needle in the classroom. We're going to embroider some hats, talk about placement, talk about technique, maybe even do a little bit of puffy foam for fun and show you guys some puffy foam techniques that are pretty fun too. So the content here, as we promised, is going to be a free cheat sheet, so to speak. It's a checklist from a good friend of mine, Dave Denard. Dave Denard is an Etsy guru guy. He actually teaches people on how to start successful Etsy businesses. And let me tell you guys, it goes really deep. He actually is a six-figure e-commerce entrepreneur using just Etsy. Dave made a really good life for him and his wife using Etsy. Quit his job. It was a great thing for him, and decided he wanted to help other creative people as well sell their handmade items or their homemade items on Etsy, just like you, just like embroiders. And so he started writing educational content, and I met Dave because I was looking for people to interview in a closed Facebook group that I've started that I highly encourage you to join. I have a forum with over 1,200 members now that I've been building for the last 3 months, where we talk about home-based embroidery. People ask questions. We interview experts. It's a really good forum. It's a closed forum, so I keep out the riffraff. There's no, spamming or anything, or else I kick them out. And I also have, now at this point, the group's gotten so big, I have 3 or 4 admins that help me administer the group. But I met Dave because I wanted to bring him onto the forum, do a quick interview. We did that. We collaborated. He had some really good information on starting and said, hey, I actually want to help you, and I'm going to provide you with some free content that you can give to your customers who want to start Etsy stores if they buy embroidery machines from you or you're hosting classes with them, whatever. Dave's just a nice guy. So check out his YouTube channel where he actually talks about Etsy if this is something you're going to do and you're going to make some money on Etsy, and find out how to do it. He's a really creative business person. So highly, highly recommend that. And I'd recommend his educational products because frankly, he did it and it works. The things he does actually work. So that's really cool. Check out the Facebook group. There's only 4 classes in the series left in the Loveland store. You could join my webinar as well. I'll be sending out an email to you and then the list of people as well that are on my list that are attending the classes online in the stores. The benefit is if you come into my store, we're actually going to have some food. In the next class, we'll have some Jimmy John sandwiches. We'll be doing a creative technique. And of course, you get to physically interact with some people there, ask some questions, and it'll be a good time. So after these 4 sessions are left, you can click the link with the date and the email to check out what's left. I'll be ramping up even more digital live webinars with special guests and even more information. So we've got some great stuff in the works. If you're planning on making money with embroidery, whether it's online or in your local city, I want to help you, and it's going to be good. So thanks for coming to the class. Sorry I couldn't be there in person. Here's all the content in the email. Go ahead and email me back if you have any questions at all. Have a great day.